Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio. So, we have grand plans. We want to set up smelting in our train network. And to do that, well, to do the final step of that, there's other steps of course, but the final step is going to require coolant to what do they call it? I forget the name of the thing. The strand casting machines will generate plates using coolant. And so I really want to have coolant as a part of our train network where we drop off bad coolant and get good coolant from a single train station. That's all its job is, to deal with the coolant. In order to get that to work, in order to generate the coolant in the first place, we needed to build this catalyst train station. And we're going to have a train that's going to deliver catalysts all over the place when needed. So, let's go a bit farther north, and we'll start over again with our catalyst station. We'll give this a shot again, find out what the next problem is. This isn't working, by the way. This is only working because I'm dropping ore into it. Eventually, the rest of this place, of that entire wing, will be generating the ore needed for these catalysts, I think. Which will be convenient. It means you won't need to keep ore otherwise. I think that's the only thing. No, we'll need it still for like ferric chloride or something. But anyway. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. That is totally the wrong thing. That's the right thing. I kind of want to have a similar placement to this one. So this will be coolant, and there's going to be 3 components to it. There's going to be, well, I guess we're going to need another station too, because that's what we'll have to have input and output catalysts. So let's do that, sure. This will be the catalyst one. We'll have this one. How close can we get them? They can be really close, actually, because they don't need to go from one to the next. But that's okay. Let's leave a little room. Yeah, we don't have enough. No, we probably do. It was trying to build it from over here. Alright, so over here, this is going to be need catalysts. Don't know what I just did. I clicked something. Stack inserters 2, sure. You are going to be need catalysts. And you are going to be well, this should be used catalysts. So we'll fix the other train. So you're going to use catalysts until inactivity or time past 20 or full. And then you're coming back. Well, we have to rename the station down there. coming back to the used catalyst drop-off until empty. Alright, and so it's not wasting fuel. We need to turn this off. This is used catalyst, right? Used catalyst? Yeah. You're only going to operate when the contents of these 3 chests is it's not really used catalyst, it's empty carriers, but whatever. When this is over 1,000, over 2,000. So now it's off. Did we catch you at a bad time? Good, you're fine. Let's power this. Oh, well, let's figure out where the other things are going to go. So this is need catalysts. And you're going to output, has to be a filter. Has to be a filter inserter. So 1,000 in each. And you're getting red. And you are going to activate when catalysts is less than 500. You know, we probably need a bigger depth. Let's go ahead and just expand that. So that is 2,000, 4,000. So when we're under 1,000, get more. Like we are, so you should be requesting some. Until 5 seconds of inactivity or total time of 30, 20. Sure. So it should be going. Oh, it's not full. Okay. Or inactivity of 10 seconds. Because until we get the other things going, it's not going to be able to fill that up. Alright, now we're not going to be able to empty, so it's going to go back immediately. Need to power that. I'm complaining a lot about how difficult this is, but I enjoy this kind of thing. The whole trying to set up these transportation networks so that they work out. That's loads of fun. This needs power. There we go. Takes a long time to unload. It's gonna come right back, so maybe we should give it more time. Maybe we need more of these. Hadn't thought about that. That'd be annoying. Anyway, not dealing with that right now. So, this is going to be coolant. And it's... Oh, this isn't gonna work. We're gonna need... We'll need double thing. Well, no. Okay, you're right. Okay. It's always gonna be in one direction. We're never gonna have an... We're gonna... Oh, okay. We're always gonna need to add more barrels. Because the coolant... Used coolant, does not turn into as much coolant. So barrels of used coolant will accumulate here. Now, wait a minute. Let me think about that. So we're getting 100 used coolant, 100 barrels of used coolant, and we're only filling 80 barrels of coolant, so we're going to have excess barrels. So we have a get rid of my barrels thing. This what this will be. This will be too many barrels. So let's grab that. You are getting barrels. Empty barrels. Say 1,000. How many can this hold? This is 10 for each, so that's 100, 200. 480 total. Really? I guess. That seems like it's not many barrels. Okay, so this is going to request 240 barrels. Sure. And you are going to complain that you have too many barrels when the number of barrels is greater than 480. No, it's 3 barrels, so 480 is fine. We'll need some seed barrels though, so we'll have to go grab a bunch. And you are called too many barrels. Tap and Splat? What do people do? Why do people choose these names? I don't even. Should this be a oneer or a twoer? It's hard to know. We go through a lot of coolant. It better be a twoer. So this is which one? This is the used coolant. Yep. That's not good. We don't want to connect to that one. Gotta be careful. Okay, and this is the actual good coolant. So similarly, we'll put it in 2. And these will all be requesters. Why did not that... this could be a problem. Can you not barrel the bad coolant? You can't. Oh, this ruined my entire plan. How terrible. I guess we could... I hate to just keep on creating new coolant, but... Oh, it'll have to not be barrels. Which is annoying. I much prefer to deal with barrels than having to use pumps. But that's what it is. That's what it is. And we're not going to have too many barrels, so we don't have to worry about this. I probably should have checked this long before I did. Well, we can make it so that we give out barrels and then we receive. Yeah, that's messy. You're not supposed to be here. Then we're gonna have to be collecting barrels all over the place. Would it be terrible to get rid of the used coolant? There should be a barreling recipe for this. So we don't have to filter in place everywhere. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's no point in complaining about it. We are going to send out barrels of coolant, and then we're going to return fluid wagons full of used coolant. Which is terrible. But we do what we can. We do what we have to. Which means we'll always need barrels. This is always going to be a request barrels, please. Okay, you're getting barrels here. And it should be activated, right? So there should be a train coming. Yeah, it's coming. It was busy. Okay, it's busy doing something else. What are you doing, train? Okay. Well, if it's... These can't even hold very much. I mean... So it holds... It's all connected. It's all one thing. Doesn't show how much it holds. Okay, that stopped. Should we make it a 2-1? So like a double locomotive pulling it? Because these are heavy. These things just like crawl. No, let's stick with the plan. We'll make it a 1-2. It'll just crawl. Well, let's test it. Let's test it. So we're gonna have a locomotive, and then 2 of these. Where are they? Another locomotive. And we don't have coal. Okay, let's get some coal. Always with the complications. Why can't anything ever just be simple? Oops. There totally should be a barrel the bad coolant. Maybe not while it's hot, but and that would still cause problems. But still, there should be I should be able to move it in barrels. Well, empty, it's not having much troubles. Why is not going up? Go up. It's not going up. Go up. Oh, that's one way. I'm on the wrong side of the thing. Okay, wait a minute. I can solve this. Go to use catalysts. Go to use catalysts. Go to need catalysts. For no reason. You can't get there. Why not? It's right there. It's not active. Go to Sombre Lune. And now go to, what is this? This is use coolant drop off. Until empty. Alright. Now how are we gonna get it out of there? We need to use pumps. Right? Oh. I like the animation. I don't know if I've seen that before. It's cool looking. I never put things on fluid wagons. Remember, I did it once. Like, I tried to make lubricant move around on a fluid wagon, and it was so slow. I said, screw that. Anyway. We're gonna need containers, which we don't have. We'd use just regular storage tanks. These all need bricks. It doesn't really fit with our pattern. How are we gonna do this? I should remember to leave space for when we gotta put it back. So let's figure that first. This is gonna be barrels of lubricant. Not lubricant, of coolant. Not 10. You need to have 200. Where have you been? You must have had an adventure. Don't need to be getting here now. That doesn't work at all. These are annoying. Maybe just like this. This might be the easiest way to do it. I don't like it. It's ugly. But it might be what's needed. Okay, so there's two things we need to do now. We need to generate regular coolant, and we need to get rid of this used coolant. So used coolant, we have to filter it once it's cool enough. First we need to cool it down. Alright. How much can that hold at a time? It's 100 every 2 seconds. That's not very fast. At 100 every second. It needs water too. Oh, okay. Right, I remember we did this all before, and I also forgot the water that time. Which side's the water coming in on? Maybe we should not bother with this. Just go north. Again, if I could mirror, it would be so much easier. What's the third thing they can do? Or the fourth thing? Purify water and steam into purify water. Yeah, we need to do that too. Okay, and the steam right here. This might not be enough cooling. We'll have to see how much, what kind of a consumption this gets. Might not be enough pure train coming back either. We'll see. That's all the steam. All right. Alright, I'm liking this so far. It's not perfect, but it's working out. So then we want to cool the steam. How much is that recipe? Let's see. Same, 1 second. Per 100. So we'll need 3, because this is generating 50. No, we'll need 1.5. So 2 is sufficient. Wait a minute. We have 6 generating 50, so that's 300, so we will need a third. Yeah. And for that matter, let's just generate 4, just so that if there's a backup, we can clear it faster than we faster than it accumulates. Okay, so that's purify water. And that's probably sufficient purify water. I think so. Let's look at the recipe. So to turn it into 100 used coolant becomes 80, but we use 1 ceramic filter. So 100 used coolant requires 50 purified water. And 100 is that of the coolant is going to be generating 150 steam going across that way. And 150 steam is 150 purified water. So yeah, we're going to have excess purified water in the system. We'll have to clarify some. Let's do that over here. All right. I'm liking it so far. It's working. So then we need to filter. We have filtration units on us by chance. Yes, we do. Right there. And how many of these are we gonna need? If we're assuming that we can process 200 at a time per second, 200 per second. So you'll need. Let's see. We need to math this out. So we're producing 200 used coolant per second. And this recipe takes, which one? Ceramic. Takes 100 every 4 seconds. Well, let's see. So, it's really the purified that's important. So 50 purified becomes 100. No, it's the 100 used coolant. Becomes 80 good coolant in 4 seconds. Except for these have a speed of 2.25. Been a while since we did some math like this. We've been all worrying about layouts and stuff. So in practice, one of these uses up 56 coolant per second, so we need 4 of them. And we'll have enough purified, because there'll always be more purified generated than used. Do we have filters? Yes. I'm thinking whether to put them in a double line or a regular line. I think we'll just go a regular line. Okay. You know, they're kind of annoyingly high though. Let's take that all back. Here. We want it to be like right here. Alright. I don't know why these are going off to the right, but I don't care that much. Let's see. So we need to get the purified down there. We'll need to add some ceramic unless we have some. Do we? No, we don't. We'll have to go get some. Alright. So that's one half the equation. That's turning the used back into regular goods coolant. I keep saying sealant, but it's coolant. At the same time, we need to produce enough coolant to get the process going. So to produce coolant, we need base mineral oil. And to get base mineral oil, well, let me just double check. Yeah, to get base mineral oil, we get it from... Do I want to try this recipe? I don't know where thermal water comes from. From lithium chloride and steam. Lithium chloride from brown. No, this is too complicated. Well, I don't know if it's too complicated. Where's the naphtha? Carbon monoxide, synthesis gas. It's too complicated. We're gonna get it from here. This is why we brought the catalyst in the first place. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to throw away the naphtha and natural gas liquids, I think. And the coke. I just realized that. What are we gonna do with all this coke? Huh. Should I be caring more about this? And we're gonna get hydrogen gas from something. We'll have hydrogen gas. We'll have coal. Then we're gonna be producing a lot of excess naphtha and base mineral oil. We're gonna need naphtha and base natural gas liquids elsewhere, but we can just build it there. I'm not gonna worry about residuals. I'm not gonna worry about residuals. There should be a better way to get this though. I guess technically I could try to get it back, turn the naphtha into more base mineral oil. How big of a deal is carbon monoxide? It's just carbon and purified water. But we don't have... Let's not bother with that for now. We might switch over to something more complicated later. Like this. I want to be part of the same system, but not part of that system. So we'll have to be careful when we're filling out the catalysts. What are we going to do with this downstream? We're going to turn some of the coal into various things, and then that various thing... Let me just make sure. It just needs water and the base mineral oil. I guess we're okay. We'll have to have infrastructure to get rid of the excess. That's the deal. The excess coke, and what are we gonna do with all that coke? I guess we could burn it like we have been in the other places. Yeah. Okay, let's not dither over this. Let's just get it done. Get it done imperfectly for now, and we can improve it later. You don't have any belts, really? Alright. We'll need some coal to kickstart this, but eventually it'll work fine. We'll need to get water. This is nothing. This is trying to get methane or something. Okay. We're gonna need hydrogen for something. But we can deal with that later. So those will electrolyze, produce a bunch of coal. We're probably not producing coal fast enough, but this is just dealing with excess carb. We can always double it up another time if we need to. Should I have made that go north? It kind of would fit with the theme. Let's do that. Let's leave us. Well, no, that's fine. We'll just move over a little bit. Okay, let's move over down here. There. We need ceramic filters. Don't forget the ceramic filters. This is the converted coolant. That needs to be the priority. That was so wrong. It was completely backwards. Okay, and we'll figure out where we're gonna do the combining after. So we need a advanced chemical plant. That's going to be creating base mineral oil for us. And we'll just flare away the other two outputs, which is annoying, but oh well. Here's where we'll need the hydrogen. Let's get that. You grabbed that from before the filter, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The overflow. Okay, and this is going to produce coke. It's going to need filters, right? That's the whole reason we did all this stuff. So we're going to need the other stack inserters. Where are they? This is a little awkwardly placed. Can we find a better place for it? Not really. We'll make do. Okay. And this will be the catalysts. Red catalyst. Catalyst. There. And go ahead, yeah, get an even 200 of them. Okay. I'll put the empties here. and the coke here. And then what are we gonna do with the coke? We said we were gonna burn it. We need more water. Put it this way. Alright, and I'm worried this might not be enough of the enough coke. We might need another. Let's move this over. Like do it down here. This is annoyingly placed, but I don't see a way to fix it. Shift out a little bit. No, that's not gonna work. Like that. Still, it's... And we'll go ahead and overflow it into another cooling tower, and then clarify it. Is there any... Should I try it? No, this is producing enough purified water for that. This just needs to clarify. Alright, that works. That works. We need to get the water down. But so far, so good, you know? We'll have to be careful to prefer the other one. So let's get that. Apparently we still have green wires from a similar attempt we did down here. But, anyway. So, you are not to operate unless coal in the other chest is greater than 50. Think that'll work? That's, then what's the next step? So now we're producing base mineral oil right there. And we combine that with water, right? And what does that need to happen? In a chemical plant. And how much can this cover? A single one? Do I need two? It deals 10 every 4 seconds. And this is producing 20 every 4 seconds, so we need two. And right here. This is probably so tedious to watch. I apologize. I'm just, it's what needs to happen. Yeah, I apologize. So we need to prefer one side over the other, and this is the preferred side. We haven't even barreled yet. Where are we gonna do that? Right here. We'll barrel right here. So, barreling thing. Where are my barreling things? There. And we'll pump it like this. But only if, no, I need a check. Only if the check valve says that there is insufficient coolant on the other side. Alright. We could have just inserted right into there and then they could go that way, but our bots need the exercise. Oh, this is already going. Why is it? It's hooked into our main base. Right, I forgot. And it says there's no power. We just need to hook this up. We never bothered. Alright, so it's not going yet because we don't have any coal in it. Let's go grab some coal and see if the system works. And ceramic filters. Don't forget the filters. And we'll need a ton of bots too. Let's see if we can. Where do we have some free bots? Not a ton of bots, but we'll need a decent number of them. It seems like they were accumulating around near the what's-its before, the modules. You know, this science has not gone in quite a while. I was all being praising for it before, because how well things were going. You know, it occurred to me, what is the virtue of using productivity over speed? I mean, in the base game, you use productivity so you don't have to produce as much of a certain input. But like, I guess, okay, never mind. I was thinking our coal little units, just throwing speed on them would be probably the better way to go about it. How expensive do I want to bother being? Pre-Ruby. There. This one's much cheaper. That's quite a jump right there. So we'll just throw in some speed module 3s to various places. Here's some bots. And we'll need some barrels too. No, we won't. We have needs barrels already set up. Never mind. We have the filters, we have the logistic bots, we have some coal. Let's see if it works. We don't have a train to deliver it yet, but we can get that later. Oh! That was dangerous. Wrong place. How are you guys doing? You have not quite 10,000. Took quite a while to build up to that 10,000. You've been going at it for like an hour now. Alright, there's the barrels. This is the one we haven't dealt with yet, really. There is no used coolant yet. Let's try this. Let's see how well this goes. Speeding everything up. Oh, let's just speed up everything. Think about another time. I guess we can't speed up this yet. That might be the limiting factor. Yeah. Never mind. We can make the next tier of those, right? We can make electric furnaces. That would simplify this mess. Next time we do that, we're going to switch to electric furnaces. Anyway, add the bots. Not those bots. Those bots are mine. Oh, that should have been an overflow right there. Alright, looks good. It's slow. Very slow. We're not producing as much base mineral oil as I would have thought. It's limited to the coal production though, so it's not a problem. Okay, there, we fixed coolant. Or we got coolant going. It was complicated. Now we can actually start producing, like, iron plates or something. But we need to figure out what's going on with science first. But that can happen next time. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young, and this is Factorio, using the Sea Block Modpack.